Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal icon Mertesacker demanding Mikel Arteta learn super kick to avoid sacking, and then we're going to look at Mikel Arteta's already identified £20 million winger he wants Arsenal to sign next summer. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal icon Mertesacker demands Mikel Arteta learn super quick to avoid sacking. So the reports are stating that Mertesacker hopes Arsenal give Mikel Arteta time to bring success back to the club. Arsenal Academy manager Mertesacker believes Mikel Arteta needs to learn to handle rough patches super quick to avoid the sack. Mikel Arteta oversaw a horror start to the Premier League season, with the Gunners losing all three of their opening games without scoring. Arsenal have responded with back-to-back 1-0 wins over Norwich City and Burnley in recent weeks. But Mikel Arteta remains the bookies' favourite to be the first Premier League manager shown the door this season. Mertesacker recently opened up about Mikel Arteta's early season struggles, suggesting he needs to learn too quickly to bounce back from difficult moments to avoid losing numerous consecutive games again. He told the Beautiful Game podcast, "He presented himself as someone who wants to lead us into these difficult months, so I could only agree. But if I had known how he reacts to difficult months, he needs to learn fairly quickly, let's be honest. He needs to learn super quick, because in football and being the manager of Arsenal Football Club, if you lose 3 games on the spin, you are in trouble. You cannot have 1 or 2 moments of this, that's the reality of the game and the football club." Despite his concerns, Mertesacker wants Arsenal to give Mikel Arteta time to succeed. "I hope Mikel gets the time that he needs," Mertesacker explained. "When you look at it from a case of first managerial job at Arsenal Football Club, where you would hope you have people with expertise to know how to deal with these adverse moments, how to deal with successful moments like winning the FA Cup. I think sometimes it is difficult to explain, but what Mikel gives you is a hell of a lot of experience as an assistant coach under Pep Guardiola. He wanted to make that next step, and people, hierarchies, trusted him." Arsenal have recorded back-to-back 8th place Premier League finishes under Mikel Arteta, failing to qualify for Europe last season. With the distraction of European football removed this term, the club will expect Mikel Arteta to deliver an improved performance in the top flights. Despite the Gunners' albeit unconvincing winning form this month, the Spanish boss is still under considerable pressure. Many affiliated with the club will share Mertesacker's stance, and this weekend's North London derby against Tottenham Hotspur presents the chance for Mikel Arteta to make a strong statement. So it looks like Arsenal icon Mertesacker demands Mikel Arteta learn super quick to avoid sacking. And the situation with Mikel Arteta is one thing: should we sack him or should we keep him as manager? In terms of my opinion when it comes to Mikel Arteta, I think that in terms of Mikel Arteta, we have a manager that wants to do good things, but there are decisions that he's made in the past, such as sending Saliba on loan, Guendouzi out of the club, Torreira. These players, why are they sent out? And his bias is something that wants me to sack him. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Mikel Arteta has already identified £20 million winger he wants Arsenal to sign next summer. So the reports are stating that Club Brugge wide man Noa Lang is attracting plenty of attention. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta is reportedly keen on bringing Club Brugge winger Noa Lang to North London next summer. The 22-year-old impressed in the Champions League draw with Paris Saint-Germain last week, attracting attention from a number of clubs. Noa Lang completed a permanent move to Bruges from Ajax this summer following a successful loan spell last season, and the winger's display against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League ensured that bigger clubs took notice of his quality, with Arsenal among those. Gunners boss Mikel Arteta is keen to continuing adding young faces to his squad, particularly in creative areas where the average age of the Arsenal side is still high. And the Arsenal manager said URGES to be keen on making Noa Lang one of the next wave of recruitments in the club's transfer spree, with the player valued at around £20 million. Noa Lang was the subject of a number of bids in the summer, but the interested clubs were not of significant enough quality to persuade the player to move away from Club Brugge, according to his agent. Towards the end, there was concrete interest from several competitions against Barcelona Vink, those had lost the news. As much as he likes to be at Club Brugge, he noticed he was getting more restless, which makes sense. With the amounts Club Brugge had in mind for Noa Lang, it had become difficult anyway. Add to that, Noa didn't want to exchange this club for any team. The news of Arsenal's interest in the winger indicates that the club are intent on continuing the squad overhaul that began this summer. Arsenal chiefs are believed to be willing to spend as much as £250 million over the next 2 years to secure their preferred targets. And that process began with the arrivals of Ben White, Martin Odegaard, Aaron Ramsdale, Albert Sambi Lokonga, Nuno Tavares and Takehiro Tomiyasu this summer. Those 5 players are all 23 years old or younger, fitting the preferred profile of the club's transfer targets as they prioritise players with growth and sell-on value, and Noa Lang would also fit in that model. Arsenal have recovered from a poor start to the season with consecutive 1-0 wins over Norwich City and Burnley to move up until mid-table. Mikel Arteta's side returns to action in the EFL Cup against AFC Wimbledon on Wednesday, and next up in the Premier League are North London rivals Tottenham Hotspur in a derby fixture scheduled for Sunday afternoon at the Emirates Stadium. So it looks like Mikel Arteta has already identified a £20 million winger he wants Arsenal to sign next summer, and that is in the form of Club Brugge wide man Noa Lang, who is attracting plenty of attention from a variety of clubs, and he is someone that impressed at a very big stage in the Champions League versus a very big team when you got the likes of Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Neymar in that squad in the form of Paris Saint-Germain. For £20 million for a 22-year-old, it could be another one of the Lokonga, Takehiro Tomiyasu, those signings in the region of £20 million, and also could definitely get a player like Noa Lang, and I want a player that can give some vibes of the likes of Alexis Sanchez. You can get the ball and make something wonderful happen, and that's something that I don't see in our current wingers. A little bit of spaz, a little bit of energy, and that is something that maybe he can offer. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal performs at the end of this season. If you want to see more daily videos from Arsenal News TV, make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button so I know if you enjoyed the video, and share the video to your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the videos on the screen and I'll see you there.